5 years. 5 fucking years. 5 whole fucking years. A pandemic came. We got the vaccine before we got the Isaiah Rashad album. We got a fucking vaccine for a pandemic that happened before we got the pandemic happened before the last Isaiah Rashad album. Let's just put it like that. But to be honest, we got to give Zay a little slide. Man was going through depression. Man had substance abuse. And let's be fair, he came over it. He is now over it. He's now sober. And he's telling us about it on this new album. Let's appreciate it. Let's celebrate it with this review. So before we get into the review, let's talk about his previous album, Sun's Tirade. I fucking love that album, man. That album was an instant classic. We got songs like AA, songs like Silk the Shocker. That's my favorite song off that album. That's a really slept on song off that album. You gotta go fucking turn that shit on and listen to it and start crying about your past and shit to that album. Banger. We got What's Wrong? How many hoes do you fuck a day? How many flows do your thought convey? How many know you can't walk away? Bro, I know that fucking verse word for word. That is one of the best Kendrick features I've ever heard in my life. Kendrick Lamar doesn't miss on a feature. Definitely did not miss on that feature. That shit was crazy. Told Zay I was the best rapper since 25. Been like that for a while now. I'm 29. Bro, like this, like all the internal rhymes and shit. Like, I know y'all watch that fucking, the highlighted verses and shit. Crazy, bro. That's one of the best Kendrick verses. And then we got Find a Topic, Free Lunch. I think I mentioned Free Lunch. Bro, album was a banger. So when I heard that this album was dropping, I was like, will it compare to Sun's Tirade? In my opinion, you can't really compare the two albums. They're really for different vibes. Like this album, I'll chill with my homies to this album. Like we go freaking, we want to go hit a party or some shit. We want to go get high. I'ma listen to this. I'ma throw this shit on the aux. We gonna drive around. I'ma throw this shit on the aux. This shit is definitely like vibing music, get high music. And that's saying something because Isaiah Rashad's music is always vibing, get high music. But this shit focuses on the vibe, I guess. I really enjoy it. So without further ado, let's get into the first fucking song. Let's get into this shit. So we got our first song, Dark Side. Let me pull up my notes, bro. I got some sick shit. Okay, so the sample on this first song, fucking cold, bro. No drums. There's drums on the sample, but it's really muddy in the background, so let's just not count it, bro. The sample is fucking cold. It's literally just the same flip over and over again. I like the cassette intro. It really shows you that, hey, this is an album. It's not a playlist. Listen to the album 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way down to the end. Don't press it on shuffle. A lot of albums nowadays, you can put that shit on shuffle. You wouldn't, like, people don't know how to do the intro track. Like, people don't know how to set the stage. Like, this isn't an album, nigga. This is a movie. This is a story. Get me into this shit. Yeah, I really like Dark Side. The way he flows, Isaiah just slides on beats, man. You listen to Isaiah Rashad, this nigga just flows. He slides on it. He glides on that shit, bro. Like, fucking listen to that track, bro. It's crazy. We got our next song, From the Garden. Nigga, we got Lil Uzi on that shit. Lil Uzi fucking goes in on that beat. Like, the fucking trap. I love the sample build-up, and then they just took the sample out and just went crazy on the trap. Like, that shit was like, it was a pump fake. It was like a fucking pump fake right in your face. You're expecting that 90s era hip-hop kind of freaking sample, that sample flip loop with the little hip-hop drums. Nah, nigga, we gonna make it a trap song. I fuck with it. I fuck with it heavy, to be honest. I like the concept for that album. Like, it really shows me what Zay's trying to do. Like, you're really expecting to hear one type of sound. He's like, no, you don't have expectation for this album. We're gonna flip it. We're gonna do whatever I feel like is necessary on the album, which is something I really appreciate. The next song after that, we got Rip Young. Definitely a song I do for night drives. Definitely a song I get high to. I feel like that's what the intro was trying to be, but to be fair, you don't want your intro to be the best song on the album. I think Rip Young is probably one of the best songs on the album. I really like the guitar on it. I like the intro on the beat. Bro, that song rolled me up a blunt and smoked it with me, man. I really enjoy that song. We got Lay With You featuring Duke Deuce. Nigga, Duke Deuce. I love Isaiah Rashad. Duke Deuce fucking washed Isaiah Rashad on that song. The flow he had on that shit, I ain't never hear a flow like that before, man. And like his delivery is so unique. I actually might, like, Zay's putting me on artists on this album. I might actually get into Duke Deuce because of that one song. But I really like the sample. I got notes for the sample. There's nice simple drums on it. The 808s are pretty simple. There's a subtle vocal, like Memphis type style in the background. I really noticed that's a theme throughout the whole album. I really enjoy that. I like the little chant in the background with the keys on the top. It's pretty crazy. It's complex at the same time, which is something I really enjoy for trap beats. As a producer, When a beat really interests me, that shit, I fucking love that shit. I'll be honest with you. So instead of just going throughout all the songs, I'm gonna go to songs that I really enjoy off the album. My favorite song off the album, production wise, is What You Said. Now this song has that Prophet 5 pad. I have never heard a rap song with a Prophet 5 pad on it, man. Usually the Prophet 5 pad gives me nighttime vibes. Other songs that use this, White Ferrari by Frank Ocean stands out to me. I personally want to buy the Prophet 5 at one point, or maybe like a virtual, like a VST version of it, and then just hook it up to my MIDI keyboard. That pad is fucking crazy. It's one of the best pads I've ever heard. The drums and the cowbell hit, it gives me that Roland kind of drums, like especially the cowbell. I think that's one of like the Roland ones. Like that cowbell is used in so many trap songs. I freaking love the production on this album. I like how the guitars are panned on both sides, so it's kind of like a sandwich. Like you got the pad in the middle, and then you got the guitar on both sides of your headphones. I really love that beat a lot. And then one thing I noticed in particular is the bass on it. The intro is played by a bass guitar, and then it's a lot lower than the 808. So when the 808s come in, they just fucking hit, and it gives you this beat drop that you're not really expecting, but it's something you pick up on subconsciously. It gives you that drop that you're really longing for. Next song that I really like, to be honest, I think Kendrick Lamar's vocals are layered on Don't Shoot. Maybe I'm just on crack, but that song fucking goes crazy. Another song that I really like is Score with SZA and Black. They both have crazy, phenomenal verses on it. I really like the way their vocals kind of layer on the chorus. That is also a crazy beat by Kenny Beats. I really enjoy that song a lot too. I'm really loving this album, to be honest. I definitely suggest you all go check it out. I hope now that Zay's over his addictions, he's in a better place mentally. He'll start releasing more music here and there. Knowing fucking Zay, knowing fucking TDE, we ain't getting shit. We're gonna go starve for another 5 years. We're all gonna be in our fucking mid to late 20s when this fucking next album drops. Kendrick Lamar probably retired, didn't tell us. Frank Ocean's not dropping. You think fucking Donda's dropping on the 6th? Are you on fucking crack? This video's gonna age like shit, by the way. Maybe he'll drop on the 6th. We're not getting shit. My favorite artists don't drop music. This channel's gonna be dead because no one's gonna fucking drop music. I'm waiting on CLB. Fuck, man. Like I'm fucking cheesed. But yeah, I'm definitely hoping he'll drop more music soon. Knowing TDA, we're probably not gonna get that shit. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. If you liked it, leave a like and a comment what album I should review next. Definitely gonna be reviewing Donda, CLB, The Weeknd's new album coming out soon. Yeah, stick around. I got a lot of music related content. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later.